All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming in, and I hope people are joining in. Thank you so much for all the leaders for sending the reminders. All right, so to quickly sum up for today's audience. So today's topic is goal setting for balanced life. So 8 types of goals will be explained by our speaker R.K. Thamizharasan, who is the lead MC, virtual host, and MC trainer. And within few minutes, we are getting started with that. And I just want a quick survey here to be taken, like uh, who all have attended this particular session previously. In case you have attended RK Thamarasan's goal setting session, then you can type in that you have attended, or if you're new, you can say you're new and you're attending for the first time in this. If you're new to this particular session, you can type in as new, or you have already attended a goal setting session by RK Thamarasan, then you can say that you have attended already. So can we have a quick survey on that, please? Already attended during webinar series. Okay, that's great. Niveta, thank you. Okay, so Ambuj, have you attended goal setting by Thamizharasan, RK Thamizharasan, or have you attended 3G conference? So there is a difference. I'm asking about this particular topic of goal setting. Yes, I know that. Okay, good. Okay, so goal setting is a standalone topic and it is not anywhere connected with the 3G conference. Yeah, that's not connected with 3G conference. Okay, so this is a standalone topic and people who have attended, probably you can just type in as, Niveta did. Or otherwise, if you're new to this, probably you can say that, you're new to this particular topic. That's very nice. Okay, thank you, Ambuj. All right, so we are also going live in YouTube, and without further ado, I would like to hand over the session to our MC uh, host for the day, MC Anjali. Over to you, Anjali. Take it over.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. How many of you are excited for today's session? Please do comment in the chat box that you are excited for today's session. I'm not getting any comments. Are you all excited for today's session, guys? Okay, I'm getting so many comments. Thank you so much. So it's my privilege to invite the speaker for today's session, who is an eminent personality and who is a co-founder of 3G International Event Academy and an initiative of 3G IRPS headquartered at IIT Madras Research Park. He is also the co-founder of Chennai Event Emcees, Entertainers and Professionals. He is a psychologist and tool and die maker by qualification and an event MC, MC trainer and MC manager by profession. He has hosted more than 1,500 events in the last 9 years. After lockdown, he has hosted many conference, panel discussions, webinar, birthday parties, and lot more virtually. In 2015, MC Tamil professionally paired up with MC Nandhini Aravindan, and since then they have created a trend and co-hosting concept, and together they have hosted more than 800 stage events in the last 5 years. Apart from MC, he has strong technical and online knowledge and have also been training lot other people as MCs, including me. Those who approach Tamil and Nandini for opportunities and training are students, office goers, job seekers, and other professionals. Let's welcome MC Tamil by giving him a virtual round of applause to speak on the topic goal setting for balanced life. Welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Anjali, for such a lovely introduction. Yes, in fact, I feel very proud that one of our trainees, she's giving introduction for us. It's my privilege to have Anjali over here. Thank you, Anjali.
Sir. Thank you, sir.
And yes, let me see if I can share the screen, or I request Anjali or Nandini to give me the co-host option. All right, before I go for the screen sharing, first of all, welcome each and everyone. Thank you so much for being in this session. Yes, some of you have already attended my goal setting session in my webinar and also in 3G, the everyday engagement program as well. Probably same content will be repeated, but most of them always say that whenever you attend a session second time or third time, the perspective with which you are seeing that always differs. That's very, very important. It's not that, yes, I've already attended this topic, so what's that I'm going to get? Sometimes the speaker would have evolved something. For example, the last goal setting topic I took was 1 month back. In this 1 month, I would have got different perspective about goal setting, and I will be adding some additional example. Same way, there could be some changes in you, in your way of seeing things. So you'd be able to see that better this time. And first time when you attended, maybe you would have been little anxious. What is this guy going to say? And now, having known the topic, now what will happen? You may look it in a better way. You may look it little more patiently, and you'll be able to relate. And if you are a person who has been attending it regularly for 3 times or 4 times, then you need to ask a question. Okay, after having attended so many times, still why am I not putting it into practice? For example, when I take goal setting topic, it's more than theory. We need to apply it. That's what we always say. More than training program, we always give preference to workshop where you need to do that. For example, when I say 8 types of goal at the end of the session, I would request you to take a pen and paper, or even during the session, you can take a pen and paper. You can start writing when you talk about certain particular type of goal. You can write what is your goal all about. Most of the time, the reason why we don't do goal setting or why we don't write things in paper is one thing we say, when I always plan, I don't do it. That's the reason I'm not doing it. Sometimes we say, okay, I'm planning something, but certain other things are happening in my life that's not in my control. So why should I keep a goal, or why should I write my goals example? So these are the things. But and also some more people will say, no, this is not the right time now. Today I'm little stressed. Tomorrow or day after, or maybe after a week after Diwali, what I'll do, I'll sit, relax, or maybe I'll take a break and then I'll write the goal. Of course, that's also fine. But I always say, instead of waiting for a perfect time, instead of waiting for a perfect ambience, start it. Always the biggest challenge is starting. I'm sure you people will agree with that. If you agree, you can leave a message in the chat box saying, yes, I agree. Always the problem is starting. Once I've started, going on is easy. If, for example, take a bike, take the example of riding a cycle or riding a bike. Initially to start, you'll have the challenge. But once you have started, it will be automatically, it will be keep on going. Of course, you need to balance it, but it's pretty easy compared to starting. Exactly the same way, like you can take the cycle riding as the example. To start the first pedal, that takes some time for you. But once you have done that, you'll automatically go. Maybe you may fall down, but still once again, once you start, you'll go. So same thing I say in life, don't wait for the perfect moment. Always, once you are good enough or once you are ready with certain amount of data, start writing it. For example, today, the types of goals, what you are going to get, start writing it as soon as possible. And tomorrow, day after, or even next month or next year, you can still rewrite it. That's not a problem at all, because that's going to be your pen and paper, or that's going to be your computer, laptop or mobile. No one is going to change in that. You have absolute right to change your goals or to modify. So always start it. At least 80% work is over once you start. Rest of the 20%, it's evolving. For example, the goal what I have written yesterday, today that may not be helpful for me, or today that may not be relevant for me. But still, what happens today, I can write a new goal, or I can modify it. Likewise, always have that habit of starting, and we people are there to support you. That's the reason 3G IRPS, Dr. Maharaja, myself, Nandhini, and our team, we are here to help you kickstart your career or kickstart your good habits or a good discipline, because basically that's one thing. Getting the discipline is very important, more than the knowledge or something. We always say hire for attitude, train for skills. Skills, that doesn't matter at all. It can be trained anytime, but attitude is very important. But bringing in that attitude, habit, this character, these are the basic things anyone would need. Without that, without any further delay, I would like to get on to my presentation. And those who have already attended my goal setting topic, definitely you will enjoy this presentation, because I've modified a lot in terms of presentation. Initially, I was focusing only on the content. That is our habit. That's how I got. That's what I learned from my mentor, Dr. Marja. Initially, we need to focus on the content. Once that's ready, then we can start working on the presentation. But most of the time, we work the otherwise. Always we do. Initially, we wanted to do a powerful presentation, like very visual pleasing presentation. We focus on all those designs, animations, all those things. But we lose out on the content. More than the presentation, content is important. That's the reason. Initial stages when I did the presentations, everything were very simple presentation. I designed them in the PowerPoint. And later, after associating with 3G and after getting a lot more training over here, I started designing in Canva, which is nothing but we always call as the 21st century skills. Like I've been using MS PowerPoint for quite almost more than a decade. Anything you ask me to do within 15 minutes or 20 minutes, I can design it in PowerPoint. But when I learned Canva, Dr. Marja used to tell me, Tamil, start designing in Canva. But I was keep on postponing it, like how I was telling you, like, okay, let me find a good time, let me start Canva designing. But later, it told me, you have to do it in Canva. Then I started designing in Canva. You won't believe the presentation, what I've done now, what I'm going to show you. I designed in the last 30 minutes. I started at 6:30 or 6:35. I was having the backup presentation in case if we started on time or you wanted to start it earlier. I was ready with the whole presentation. However, since I had time, I thought, okay, let me remodify my presentation. And within 30 minutes, I was able to complete it in Canva. The reason why I'm telling you is, same way in your life, lot of things you need to start. You get 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and 15 minutes, and start doing it. In case I was not able to complete my presentation, anytime I would have used my old presentation. It's not bad. It's a simple presentation. So same way, try to learn the new skills, use the old skills also as the backup, but wherever possible, start applying your new skills. With that introduction, let me open my PDF. And if you people are ready, you can leave a message in the chat box saying, yes, we are ready. Or if you're excited, you can leave a message in the chat box saying, I'm excited. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anjali and Niveta. All right. So this was the poster that would have been shared by Nandhini. And yes, you could see all my designation over here. I'm the founder of Chennai Event Emcees, Entertainers and Professionals, and co-founder of Chennai Event Entertainers, and also co-founder of 3G International Event Academy and initiative of 3G IRPS. So those who like to get trained as event anchors like me, Nandhini or Anjali or whomsoever, if you like to become an event anchor, whether it's a virtual emceeing or whether it's a physical event emceeing, you can approach us. We'll be able to train you through 3G International Event Academy. We'll be training you how to host a conference, how to host a formal event, and also, of course, the informal events like birthday parties, weddings, sangeet as well. The right side picture, what you're seeing, that's how I got myself transformed as a virtual MC. Until lockdown, I was a physical event MC. That's we call ourselves as event MC, who host physical events like birthday party, wedding, sangeet, or corporate events. Once the lockdown started, we decided that, and we realized that yes, this is what going to be this future for next few months or until the end of this year. So myself and Nandhini, we started hosting online events. That's how this is one of the pictures, like how I sit at home and we start doing the virtual emceeing. And now getting into the topic, this is one important quote I would like to reiterate here, because most of the time we always say, like I said in my introduction, we don't set the goal because most of the time we fail to achieve the goal. We say that, okay, I'm keeping a goal, sir, but I'm not able to achieve it. Then I get demotivated. That's the reason I'm not setting a goal. Rather, if I don't keep a goal, I'm able to accomplish a lot of things. That's what we think. But the sad thing is, most of the time we don't accomplish what we are supposed to do. For example, let me say, your family needs 20,000 rupees per month for your monthly expense. I will ask you to keep a goal of 1 lakh or 2 lakhs. If you come to me or come to Dr. Maharaja, instead of setting the goal as 20,000, we'll ask you to keep it at a very higher level. Keep it as 1 lakh or 2 lakhs. And you are going to keep the goal as 1 lakh. Now what happens, and we'll ask you to put in so much of effort so that you are able to reach that 1 lakh goal. But finally what happens, actually, you will not reach 1 lakh. Rather, you may reach to 40,000 or 50,000 something. Now you'll get discouraged. You asked me to keep a 1 lakh goal, but I was not even able to achieve 40,000 rupees. Now you tell me in the chat box, is this goal okay to keep 1 lakh? Your family needs 20,000 rupees, but I asked you to keep a goal for 1 lakh rupee, but you have ended only reaching not even 50%. You earned only 40,000. Now, will you be happy or will you be sad and you'll be angry on me? Because you did not achieve your goal. I'm making you demotivated. You are not able to achieve a goal of 1 lakh. So give me the answer whether you'll be happy now or you'll be angry on me. Kumar, I will keep it. Very good. Ambuj Ranjan is saying I'll keep it. Angry. Litish says angry. Very good. Sad. Anjali says sad. Okay, now let me ask the question in a better way. Actually, your family needed only 20,000 rupees. Now, if I have not asked you to keep the 1 lakh goal, normally what you will do, you will work with the goal, 20,000 goal only. And do you think if you have kept the goal as 20,000, maximum out of our experience would have seen, do you think no matter what, how good it goes, do you think you'll earn more than 20,000 or you will just stop with 20,000? Do you think you would be able to earn 40,000 if you had kept the goal as 20? Or you think like maybe you would have ended up reaching to 10,000, 15,000 or maximum 20,000? Anjali says more, okay. If I had kept a goal of 20,000, I would have reached something more, she says, okay. Let's hear from others. My question is, you're not keeping a higher goal. Rather, you're just keeping the goal as, okay, I want to give, let me have 20,000 rupees as my goal because that's what my family need. And you're putting in effort only for the 20,000. Do you think finally the income what you have earned would be 20,000 or less, or will it be huge then, or like something like 40,000, 50,000? Okay. So this is what going to happen. Always our human tendencies, most of the time, we hit only 50% of what we target because we get distracted in a lot of other places. That's the reason. So if your actual expectation is 20,000 and you're going to have only 20,000 as the goal, you get distracted so much and finally you may end up earning 5,000, 10,000 or 15,000. If you're not believing me, take your statistics for the last 6 months. Just check what were the goals you kept and did you really achieve those goals. For example, whether it's a goal that's meant to go to gym. For example, once the new year comes, you may say, I would like to go to gym for 5 days in a week. If you have kept that goal, definitely I'm sure you wouldn't have gone to 6 days a week. Definitely it would have been lesser than 5 days, either 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. Likewise, take every example wherever you kept the goal, write it in a paper where all you have exceeded your goal. I said that, okay, I want to earn 10,000 rupees this month. Okay, take your graph, take for the last 6 months or 1 year. You yourself, you never answer me, take it for yourself. Check where all you have exceeded your goal. I'm sure in 90% of the cases, you didn't have exceeded what the goal you kept. For example, today I would like to do 50 push-ups to maintain my body. If I've kept every day, I should go for 50 push-ups for next 30 days. I'm sure I can give it in writing. If you take your graph, you would have done 20 push-ups a day. Sometimes you would have missed it for 3 days, 4 days. So now what I'm going to do, rather than that, instead of doing that, what I'm going to do, if your actual target is 50 push-ups a day, I will ask you to do 500 push-ups a day for the next 30 days, which means definitely somehow, even if you miss some day or other day, somewhere it will be compensated. So this is what I would like to mention in the beginning. So now whoever said you would be angry on me or you would be sad, this is what the answer. If I had left you on your own, if you are going to keep the smaller goal of 20,000, you would have reached somewhere 10,000, 15,000 or maximum 20,000. But I gave you a push and I asked you to keep 1 lakh rupee goal. No one is going to scold you. Why didn't you reach 1 lakh? I'm sure you people will agree. Because I asked you to keep the goal and you kept the goal. This 1 lakh goal, that is only for you. No one is going to scold, why didn't you earn 1 lakh? Rather, because of this push, you are able to earn 40,000 rupees, which is way bigger or way higher than what was your actual need for a month. So which means definitely you should be happy with me because I have made you earn 40,000 rupees. Rather, if I left you on your own, you would have earned only 20,000 or less. Having said that, let me explain this quote, what it has come from Bruce Lee. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It often serves simply as something to aim at. This is what I want to say. Whatever the goal you keep, whether it's a 1 lakh goal or 10 lakh goal or 1 crore goal, it doesn't matter. You should reach that goal. Rather, you have to fix the goal, start working for that. You will definitely reach more than what you want. And there is a very, very common proverb, I can say. Let's see who can identify, except Niveta. I would request others to try what is the proverb, what you would have studied in your school. There is a proverb in school days where it says, aim for something, at least you'll reach this level. Let's see who is going to identify that proverb. Goal setting is not something trainers like me need to teach you. Even in our school days, we have studied this proverb. Let's see if someone is able to. I want the full sentence. Aim for something, you'll reach at least this one. That is the proverb actually. Let's see if someone is identifying that. I've even revealed the 50% of the proverb. Aim at the dash, you'll reach at the dash. That is what the proverb is all about. No one is able to find? Let's wait for 1 or 2 more answers. Shoot at the star. Fantastic. Soumya Manigandanam. Yes. Aim at the stars, at least you'll reach the treetop. That is the proverb that have been taught to us in the school. Do you think reaching the star is possible unless you go in a rocket? But what we say, aim at that, at least you'll reach the treetop or at least your house building top, your terrace. So that is what the proverb is all about. Always you should have the aim, start working for that. Finally, you'll reach at least 50% of that or 40%, but it's always higher than what you actually want. So that's what this proverb is all about. In maths, I said, so now you don't ask me the question. So I can get only 100 marks in maths. So will I be able to, should I set a mark for 200? Now maybe I can answer that question. Someone may have the question. Okay, Tamil, you are asking me to set a goal 2 times, 3 times, which means maximum I can get in mathematics is 100 only. So how do I set the goal? Should I set for 200 marks? No, rather I can teach you the other way. Instead of completing mathematics in 3 hours, you try to complete it in 1.5 hours. So which means it will be very fast enough. You'll be doing it in 1.5 hours, which means you are getting thorough day after day. Then when they give you 3 hours of time, it's going to be a cakewalk for you to get centum. Likewise, you need to modify a bit. Not everywhere it's going to be only the mark or the money. It should be tweaked or twisted here and there. So likewise, Litish is saying, I kept the goal as 100 marks. I reached only 90. For you, probably for Litish, what I can suggest you is, instead of keeping it as 3 hours exam, when you write at your home, when you write your own exam at your home, instead of keeping it to 3 hours, try to finish it in 2 hours, which means you put a pressure on yourself. Okay, I need to do it fast, which means you'll be studying harder. So when you're able to complete in 2 hours and you're able to get 90%, then definitely I'm sure if you're able to, if someone is giving you 3 hours time, you will definitely score 100 or 99 or whatsoever. Likewise, you need to do some alternate arrangements. Now coming back to the topic, Running faster in the wrong direction is worse than not running at all. This is very, very, very important. Most of the time, without planning, we start running. Without even setting goal or without even having any plan, we start doing something. But finally, when you go and reach that, you realize that this is not that I wanted. For example, if you are in Mumbai and if you want to come to Chennai, you have to travel towards south side. You cannot travel towards the north side, whether you go in flight or whether you go in train, bus, walk. You are not going to reach the destination of Chennai. Maybe in the globe you will be coming round and then finally you can reach. But ideally, you will not reach Chennai if you are going to go in the north direction. So stop. Whatever you have been doing in your life, take a pause. Stop, plan, write whatever the thing you want to achieve, then you can run. Whether you run, you walk, you crawl, no matter what. But decide the direction and then you need to start. Now, what are the goals? Basically, goals that are not written are not goals. This is what I always say. If you say that, sir, this is my goal and this is what I'm going to achieve, and if we are able to find, or if you agree that you have never written your goal in a paper or in a computer or in a mobile, which means that's not actually your goals at all, because you'll forget it. You have so many things in your mind. For example, you would have had a goal. I need to do this one. I need to join certain class, or I need to get a mobile phone for my dad or something. You have not written it. Definitely, you are going to forget because of too many things in your life. So always write your goal, whether it's in a pen and paper or in a laptop, in your mobile, Evernote or Google Drive. At least once it has to be written, and every day you should see that. We call it as a vision board and all. Those things probably we can see in the advanced goal setting. Here, any goal, if you're really serious about it, you have to write. If you're not writing it, which means you yourself can consider that, yes, this goal is not meant for me. I'm not so serious about this goal. And what is a goal? Probably if you want to try, you can try answering this question. What is a goal according to you? Maybe you can give a one-line answer. Let's see what are the answers we are going to get. So what is a goal according to you? I'm waiting for the answers in the chat box. What do you mean by a goal, or what is goal according to you? A direction to work. Fantastic. Like we saw in the quote, something to aim at, something timeline with objective. Fantastic, Anjali. Being honest, a perfect lifestyle. That's lovely. Ambuj Ranjan Kumar. All right. Okay. Let me see. Let's see what is the definition I have over here. Goal is nothing but a dream with deadline. So simple thing. Everyone, as I said, like getting a car or getting a bike or getting a laptop, that's our dream. But when you don't fix a deadline, most of the time you don't achieve it. Everyone will have so many dreams, like minimum 10 dreams, 20, 30, whatsoever. But we don't achieve it. For example, I always say for the employee category, getting a house is always a dream. Dream just becomes a dream. That's what I say. In Tamil, when I say, Kanavu kanavave poidum, aasa aasayave poidum, I'll say. Because they are not so serious about it. They just have it as a dream for them. Okay, whether I achieve it or not, it's okay. I want to do that. If I achieve, that's fine. If I don't achieve, that's absolutely okay for them, for a middle class lifestyle or for an employee lifestyle. But when they keep a timeline, that becomes a goal and that becomes a proper direction for them, like ma'am said. So you so basically, when you keep a timeline for your goal, timeline for your dream, that's going to be your proper goal, and you're going to work for that. Probably I can add one more line: dream with a plan as well. When you say dream, you don't have any plan. For example, okay, I will definitely get an house. That is a dream. But when you have a plan and the timeline, okay, within this period, I'm going to do that, and this is what I'm going to do that becomes a goal. So we always say what and why is very important, and how is easier. If your what and why are clear, how is easier. When you say what, why, what is it? What is it I want? That is your goal. Why is it I want? That is a purpose for your goal. For example, I want a house, or I want 100 crore rupees. I want 10 crore rupees. That is the what. Why means what am I going to do with that house, or what am I going to do with this 10 crore or 100 crore? If you are clear with these two things, then how you are going to do that, that's going to be taken care easily. Well, it's not that easily, but you can definitely draft a plan. But without knowing what you want or why you want, definitely that how is going to be a tougher one. That's the reason we say once your what and why are clear, how is going to be easier. So always before drafting the plan, first set the goal properly, decide why you want that goal. For example, I want to become an actor. That may be a goal. But why do you want to become an actor? Because all the youth would be running behind you. Is that the reason? or you're going to get a lot of name and fame, that's the reason, or you're going to get a lot of money if that's the reason. If you say that you are going to get a lot of money if you become an actor, then I will ask you a question. Maybe if I show you another industry where you can get more than this money, will you be able to go there? Then definitely that will be a barrier for you. You will now say, no, I have some other reason. That's the reason I want to become an actor. So likewise, we need to keep asking questions to yourself. Why is that I'm fixing this goal? If I want to get an house, why is it? I want my mom and dad to be there, or is that a prestige issue, or is that okay? I want that lifestyle. So what? No matter whatever may be the reason, but be honest for yourself, whether you reveal it to others or not. Have the honest answer for yourself. Then decide. For example, I can give a practical example. Until 5-6 years back, I wanted to become an actor for some reason. Then later I decided that okay, more than acting or more than being on spotlight, I'm more of a director kind of material where I want to share some message. I want to give some message, or I want to value add to people. So if I'm going to be just an actor, maybe I will not be able to do that because I need to go for some other script. But if I'm a director, or if I'm going to be the story writer or a script writer, then my creation would be able to reach to people. So in this 5 years or 6 years period, my thought process changed. I was able to identify, okay, this is what I actually wanted. Likewise, you just get go deep inside you and ask, why is that I want? So that's very, very important. And fix a deadline and fix a plan. Then definitely your dream becomes a goal. Now we are going to be a little fast now. I've been giving so much of introduction about the goals, and this is very common thing. You people would have attended a lot of the workshop. When we say goal, this is very common word that comes: SMART goal: specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, time bound. In some places they call achievable as attainable, and realistic they call it as other way also. Like they change it. They change the nomenclature over there. But no matter what, your goal should be always, as I said in the beginning, it has to be specific. Why you want it, and you need to measure it. For example, if you keep a financial goal, you'll be able to measure like how you're progressing. Or you keep a goal in a career, you'll be able to measure like what sort of skill sets you're improving. Likewise, all these things have to be taken care. And finally, the time bound, that's very, very important. So I'm not going to touch this topic because it's commonly a touch topic. I'm going to touch something unique, which not most of the trainers touch. So having said that, now we are getting to the actual topic. I'm going to discuss about 8 types of goal. The reason why I'm going to discuss 8 types is most of the time we keep a goal, we start working towards the goal. Finally, when you reach the goal, you would have missed a lot of things. For example, you keep a goal like I need to earn 1 lakh rupees per month. So you'll be working so hard every day, 15 hours, 16 hours without bothering about your health, without bothering about your friends, your family. You don't even know what's happening in your life, in your family. You don't know what's happening with your friends. You don't know how much badly you are spoiling your health. But finally, you have achieved your goal of 1 lakh rupee per month. But do you think you'll be leading a happy life after compromising all those things? You can say in the chat box. You have achieved your goal. You kept a goal. Yes, I'm going to earn 1 lakh rupee for the 1 year. You have been working so hard, losing your health, losing your family, losing your friends' time. Do you think at the end of one first year, you will be very happy, or maybe you'll be missing out something in your life? You can just give one word answer: happy or missing out something. Health is important. Yes, most of the time we always say health is very important. But beyond health, there are also some other parameters in life. Of course, I don't deny the factor health. For example, they say if health is lost, something is lost. If health is lost, something more is lost. If character is lost, everything is lost. Likewise, there are so many other things. Like as Anjali says, everything should go hand in hand. So that is what we are going to see over here. So when I say 8 types, we have done, there are a lot of researches have been done, not by me. And in fact, I learned this topic from one of the trainers, Mr. Muthya Ramanathan from Hypnotic Circle. And a lot of people would have done the research and finally have come to a conclusion. Yes, these 8 factors are going to constitute a life. If you touch all these 8 factors, which is going to be, this is going to give a balanced life. Instead of going only towards the career, or instead of going only towards money or only towards health. For example, I can say health is very important. So every day I can sleep for 8 hours. I can go to gym 4 hours. I can eat all the healthy lifestyle food. But if I don't have money, will I be able to do that? I don't have money. I don't have a job. I don't have money. Will I be able to go to gym? Or will I be able to take care of a proper food, a very nutritious food? If I don't have money, I need to get whatever they think I'm able to get. That's what I'm going to eat. I'm not going to be, if I don't have a proper house, or if my environment is not good, I'm in a slum area somewhere where I have a lot of mosquitoes are there. I'm not affordable to get an house in a better place because of the finance problem. I'm staying somewhere in a slum area. Do you think my health will be taken care? No matter what the good food I eat or I go to gym. So which means beyond this, there are some other things also you have to take care. Only then you'll have the balanced lifestyle. That's what we are going to see over here. What are those 8 types of goals or 8 types of things that's going to give you the balanced lifestyle. So the first thing is going to be the body. As most of you said, health is important. In Sanskrit, they say Sharirame Pradhanam. Pradhanam in Tamil, they say Suvaran Dadan Chitram Varayamudim. All those proverbs are there. And Tirumular has said the sound mind in a sound body. So your body is very important. So which means you have to take care of your body first. So I don't say that you go to gym every day, work out for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. No, unless you are a bodybuilder or unless you want to go to Mr. India or Mr. Tamil Nadu competition or something, you need not go to gym for so many hours. But what I am expecting you to do, or rather what you have to do is minimum 5 to 10 minutes a day, you have to take care of your health. That is, I'm saying the minimum level. I'm not asking you to stop with that. Bare minimum, do 5 minutes to 10 minutes of exercise. What exercise? Should you go somewhere and learn it? Definitely not. What are the exercises what you have learned in your school? Example, raising your hand, this one up, down, side, or whatever. And you're stretching your chest or stretching your body, your legs. Basic exercise what you have learned in your school. At least do that. As soon as you get up in the morning, just stretch your body, do some stretches, do some push-ups. Basic thing, minimum 10 minutes. If you have time, definitely go for 30 minutes or 1 hour, do yoga, Niveta suggested, or go to gym, have a proper gym workout plan. All those things you can do. Definitely you have to do that, but at the bare minimum level, without spending much or without spending much time or money, start with some basic exercise. Okay, every day I'm going to do some exercise for 10 minutes. For example, I have my own dumbbells over here in my home. So either in the morning or in the late night, before I go to sleep, no matter what, how much hour I'm tired, every day I've kept a goal for the next 1 year. I'm going to have 25 reps of dumbbells. That's it. I don't have a very bigger goal than that. I'm not going to hit gym for 1 hour, 2 hours, but standard, I've kept the standard as every day 25 dumbbells. That's what I'm going to do for next 3 months or next 6 months. So something is better than nothing. In that case, every day, whatever the thing I've been doing, I've been maintaining my body to a certain level. So after achieving this for 3 months or 6 months, next what I will do, okay, now let me increase it. Let me go for some 25 push-ups plus 25 dumbbells, or let me do yoga. Likewise, you can keep increasing it. Rather than that, most of the time, what we do, we go to gym. The first day itself, we are so excited. We try all the equipments, and the next 1 week or next 1 month, we don't go to gym at all. But rather than that, whenever I go to gym, what I do very light workouts for 20 minutes because you need to get into that mood. You need to get that interest. You should not lose interest because that your body is paining. You did so much of workout. So likewise, have some minimum goals for your body and maximum whatever the thing you want to keep it. That's up to you based on how much time you can spend, how much money you can spend. For example, you can go to a normal gym where you pay only 100 rupees per month, or you can go to a fitness center where you pay around 15,000 rupees or 20,000 rupees per year also. You have to decide. So which means if you're really serious about your life and if you want to go to a fitness center, then there is some other place where you need to earn money also, which I'll come in the third or the fourth slide. So now we are stopping with this, the body goal. So fix a goal. At the end of this session, you fix something. Okay, every day I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do for my body. Whether these are the workouts I'm going to do, or where I'm going to gym, or I'm going to do yoga, or whatsoever it is. Write it as a goal. Keep it in some place where you can see that every day, either in your mirror or in front of your laptop, so that as soon as you see that, for example, if you have something on my laptop, okay, Tamil, you have to do 25 reps workout. So definitely, if I keep saying it for 10 times, 20 times a day, all of a sudden, okay, let me do that now. I'll take the dumbbells and do that. Likewise, write it in a paper or somewhere. Keep it where it's seen very often. That's one thing you have to do. Yes, I write it on my fridge. Fantastic. Second, mind goal. Mind goal, your mind has to be always cool, relaxed, and poised. No matter what, whatever happens in your life or in your family's life or in your surrounding life, first thing, your mind has to be free without taking too much of pressure. I understand we are emotional human being. We take the emotions inside. We get upset. We get angry. All those things. But as soon as possible, try to come out of that. That's my suggestion. For this, you can do yoga, and also even if you do the physical event regularly, I mean physical workout, your mind is going to be automatically free. For example, we say boys when they have more anger or when they are upset, they hit the gym, because when we do the physical workout, automatically our mind becomes free. Likewise, we can have your own lifestyle where you can either do workout and keep your mind. You can do yoga, you can do meditation, you can give affirmation. We call it as in psychology or hypnosis, they call self-hypnosis, where you give positive affirmation to you. One of the positive affirmation I can say, day after day, I'm becoming, day after day, every day, in every way, I'm becoming better and better. This is one standard affirmation which you keep on saying, your mind automatically accepts that. It's not focusing on anything particular genre, but general well-being. day after day, every day, in every way, I'm becoming better and better. Likewise, you can consult with your psychologist or your friends or a counselor. They can frame some positive suggestions for you. You don't frame it by yourself, because there are certain things to be followed to write a suggestion. So get the help of a counselor. They will be able to write it for you. And once you have got it, start doing it. Record it and play it, or you start reading it. That's called as the affirmation. So your mind has to be cool. And now we are getting to the important topics, finance. You have to keep a goal for your finance. So how to keep the goal for finance? You write your expenses. You take a pen and paper, or you take your computer, write all the expense, what all the things you have to take care of for yourself and family. Example, rent, my haircut, my cloth, my petrol expense, mobile, internet. So take a pen and paper, write minimum 10 to 15 things. It's not the minimum, write all the expenses, what is going to happen for you. And some of the expenses may be quarterly. And this topic is very, very important, because this should be a workshop kind of thing, where this is going to be very, very base for you for most of your goals. So at the end of this session, for sure, I would expect you to do your finance calculation, so that based on that, you'll be able to fix your other goals as well. So basically, start writing all the expenses of yourself, starting from rent, including small things. For example, if you are men, you do shaving by yourself. Even the blade, for example, every week I need to get a blade for 10 rupees or 20 rupees. Per month, that comes to 50 rupees or 200 rupees. That has to be added. Or if you go to a salon for shaving, every week you are spending 50 rupees. So per month, it has to be 200. Or if I'm a girl, I go even at least for waxing or something, where I pay 50 rupees, 100 rupees every week. That has to be counted for per month as 200 or 400 rupees. So starting from small expense up to your larger expense, like rent, write everything. That is the first step. And then add everything. If it's a 3 months expense, for example, you are booking a gas, or if you're paying insurance or recharging your phone once in 3 months, make it into 1 month, divide it by 3. And finally, you'll get what is your monthly expense. This is very, very, very important. Only then you'll know, okay, this is what I need to earn a month. For example, if that comes to 20,000 rupees per month, so which means you have to earn 2,40,000 rupees per year. So whatever the thing you are getting for a month, finally convert it into 12 months, and you are going to get the final number as 2,40,000 rupees per year. Now let me ask you a question. You are in a job, or you are a freelancer, you are an event anchor, or no matter, you are a businessman. Now my yearly target is 2,40,000. I'm going to give you two plans. Plan number one, where every month you can earn 20,000, 20,000, and finally hit 2,40,000. Plan B, where you work hard. I'm going to give you a strategy or something, where you work so hard that within first month or second month, you are able to earn 2,40,000 rupees, which means rest of the 10 months is going to be absolutely free for you. Whatever the thing you want to do, you can do. If you want to sleep, you can sleep. If you want to learn some new course, you can. If you want to go for vacation, you can go. So which is the option you will select? Plan A is something where consistently every month you are getting 20,000 rupees. Plan B is something where, but you definitely need to put in a little bit of hard work. If you do that, first month, second month itself, you are going to earn 2,40,000, or maybe 3 months, 4 months, or let it be 10 months also. At least the last 2 months is going to be honeymoon period for you, where you need not work. You have earned your 1 year income in 10 months itself. Exactly. Most of us would like to go for the plan B. But that doesn't mean everyone should go for plan B. Some of them, okay, no, let me go consistently every month. Let me not put so much of hard work. But if you ask me, most of the time, the plan B is always good. Try to put as much effort as possible. So once you put in the effort, you are going to get the results. And if you have started receiving the result as soon as possible, rest of the period is going to be the golden period in your life, where if you want to continue that work, you can continue, or if you want to do something else, we can do. For example, most of the people who come to Chennai, who come for the coming for job searching in media or event industry, I tell them they work for Swiggy, or they work for some other things, Zomato, all those things. I tell them, okay, first 10 days, put in so much of work, start earning buffer money for next 3 months. Once you have money with you for 3 months, then you need not go to Swiggy or Zomato for money. So which means you have absolute 2 months time, where you can explore a lot in the cinema industry or the event industry. Same way, we have a goal. That's the reason I said keep an higher goal. Know what is your one monthly commitment, make it into yearly commitment, and then try to finish it off within 1 or 2 months. But definitely that's not possible. That's what you may think. But what I'm asking you to do is put in the effort. Whether you get money or not, that's different. For example, let me give a practical example. I'm an event anchor, so I want to get I keep some goal, and finally Dr. Marja says, Tamil, if you want to achieve this goal, that is 2,40,000 per year, for that you have to shoot 365 videos. This is what is target to me. Every day you have to do one video, Tamil. This is what he's telling me. Now I have the option, either I can do one video per day, or I can take a 1 week break, or I can put in so much of hard work. Every day 10 hours, 10 hours I'm shooting video. Every video is going to be for 5 minutes. So I prepare, I shoot the videos per hour, I can shoot 10 videos, which means per day I can shoot 100 videos. Within 3-4 days, I can finish this 365 videos. Do you think the plan one of doing one video every day that's going to give me better result, or shooting all these 365 videos and taking 1 week break and completing it? After that, I'm going to do marketing it in a different way. Do you think the plan B is going to be a better one? Plan A, every day one, slowly I'm going to do so that I gradually get money. Plan B, I'm going to complete all my videos. But do you think as soon as I complete the video, am I going to get 2,40,000 rupees? Definitely not. But what happens once I get all the 365 videos, every day I'm going to do marketing. Shooting the video is toughest thing. Initially, as I said, the starting is the problem. But once all the videos are with me, I can market it anytime. If you want to do that, I can upload 10 videos today in YouTube, tomorrow 10 videos, or every day two videos. But creating the content is very important. So always, once you have kept your financial goal, go for your yearly commitment and then decide that I need to complete all the effort within 1 or 2 months. Result, we are not sure. Definitely will get the result, but effort is what matters. Whether have I completed the 365 videos? For example, if I tell Dr. Mahaja, doctor, you asked me to shoot 365 videos. I've not yet got the result. Next question you'll ask is, have you shot those 365 videos? I say, no, I have done only 20 videos, but I've not yet got the result. That is not the case. If you ask me to complete 365 and come back Tamil, we'll work out on a plan. I have to do that. What is going to take? It's hardly going to take 4 or 5 days for me to do that. But if I've done that, rest of the 300 or 360 days, I'm going to enjoy in my life because it's going to give a lot of results. So it may be a little tough for you to understand in the beginning stage, but trust me, always keep a higher goal, put in all the effort, whatever is possible for you. Definitely, you'll be always getting result better than what you have planned or what you have decided. Now, after discussing so much about the finance, now let's get into the real topic, career. When I say finance, you want to get the money, but where are you getting the money from? You're going to get the money from your job only. That's what nothing but the career. So if whatever the goal you're going to keep for your finance, you have to focus on the career. And again, in career, you're not going to keep the money as the goal. Rather, you're going to keep something else. Example, I'm an MC now. So I'm charging 10,000 rupees per event. So now what will be my goal is, okay, in this year, I have to become an MC who charges 20,000 rupees per event. So that is one of my goal. Second goal can be, okay, every month I'm getting 15 events. Maybe can I increase it to 20 events a month? So that can also be one goal. And third goal can be, okay, all alone I'm going everywhere for the events. Why don't I have a team? I should have a team of 5 MCs or 10 MCs with me. So that can also be a goal. Now let's take you are an employee. You are working for a corporate. You are a customer service executive or something. So your goal will be, okay, I'm a CSA. I'm a customer service support executive now. So I want to become a senior customer support executive. That's what maximum you may have the goal. But I would suggest you that is not the only goal you can keep in a corporate. You can try to learn from other field also, other department also. Example, you can try to understand how a HR department work, how a quality control department work, how a marketing team works. So likewise, you can keep these also as the goal. Example, I'm a customer service executive. So by this year, I should become a senior customer support. I should have learned something from the HR team. I should have learned something from the marketing team. So these are the goals you can keep. So this is what going to be the career goal. You need not stop with just one goal. You can have multiple goals, but you need to work for everything. Those things we'll see at the last. But first, you have to keep the goal. These are the goals I'm going to have. For example, for an event anchor, I said I should become an event anchor earning 20,000 rupees per event. I should get to 20 events instead of 15 events a month. Or I should also have 10 team members or 10 trainees who can do events for me. When I keep this goal, I will write it, I will document it, then I'll start working on it. Okay, how am I going to create a team? Or I'm getting 10,000. Why should a client pay me 20,000 rupees? Which means like Anjali put over here, improving skills and upskilling. Only if I do that, definitely my client will be able to pay me 20,000. So these are the things we'll see little later how to do that. But what is what we are discussing now? What is it I want to become in my career? I want to become an MC earning 20,000 rupees. And now relationship. Now, whatever we have seen, we have almost crossed 50% now. Relationship, when it comes for relationship, there are two types. One is a personal relationship or a professional relationship. Example, there are again two types of relationship in both the case. One is a broken relationship. Another one is current existing relationship, how we can enhance it. Example, you would have fought with a lot of friends or relatives or your clients, whomever it is, whether it's personal or profession. You would have fought with them. You don't want to talk to them at all, or you don't want to look at them at all. But trust me, guys, there is something which is very important in life called as forgiveness. I do this every 3 months. I sit at silence for 10 minutes. I just close my eyes and I try to forgive each and every person in my life whoever has done injustice to me or whoever has hurt me. Or and also I ask for forgiveness. That's also very important. Not only forgiving others, I would have done a lot of mistakes in my life. So at the soul level, I just close my eyes. I think of the person to whom I have done some injustice or whom I have hurt knowingly or unknowingly. I just ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Like I've realized my mistake, or a year after I will not do that. Whatever the phrase you want to say. Try doing this. You won't believe within 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you will feel so light at your heart. Probably you can try that, and you can also message us and say, how do you feel after doing this forgiveness exercise? You think of a person, you think of all the grudges you have on them, you just close your eyes and be in silent and forgive them and ask for forgiveness. You'll definitely feel so much light at heart. Sometimes people have been saying like, some people say I cannot forgive few people. In fact, I did have such thing. I could not forget those two people at all. But I'm not telling you forgive these people and once again go to them, talk happily, smile at them, all those things. I'm not telling you. Forgive them so that you will be happy. When you look at them next time, you need not be as close as earlier, but at least you can say hi to them. For example, I always say, when I talk about this forgiveness and anger, I say anger is something uh, anger is something, you drink poison, you expect the other person to die. That is what happening with this forgiveness also. Something the other person has hurted you or he has hurt you, but you are going to have it in your heart and you are going to keep it and you are going to have a heavy heart. That may bring in a lot of disease, starting from heart attack, cancer, no matter whatever the disease may be. You are going to have the grudge inside you. That is not going to affect them, rather it's going to affect you. That's what I say. Anger is something like you drink the poison, you have the grudge in you, and you are going to get affected. You are going to die, not the other person. Which means even if you feel that it's very tough to forgive the other person, but if you want to protect yourself, you have to forgive. That doesn't mean you have to be very close to the person. And again, I say, quote, be good enough to forgive the people, but wise enough not to trust them again. Where they have cheated you, you need not trust them again. That doesn't mean they will not be good again at all, but give them the second chance. If they're doing the same thing, probably you can blacklist them or you need not, you can avoid them. But always people, human, always we are tend to make error as a human being. So sometimes we have to give them the second chance, or still you don't want to give them the second chance, forget about that. At least you forgive and you keep doing your work without having the grudges in you, because you are going to save your life. If you are going to remove all the grudges, you're going to save your life. So always do this forgiveness exercise, which means you're rebuilding the broken relationship. That doesn't mean I'm not asking you go ahead and message them in the WhatsApp and say, okay, I'm sorry, let's start a relationship again, or let's start talking. You need not do that. Just forget all those things. Send them a festival message. This is one shortcut or one trick. I tell people how to restart the relationship. For example, you have not spoken to a person for more than a year or 2 years or 3 years, whether it may be your dad, mom, or your friend, or your ex, or your client, or whoever it is. How to start the conversation once you get the festival. For example, now Diwali is coming, or next Christmas is coming, next New Year is coming. Take a mobile, send them a wishes, Diwali wishes, or whatever the wishes. They are not going to think bad about you at all. They will not think why all of a sudden this guy is sending message. Sometimes they may reply to you, same to you, or they may wish you back, or sometimes they may avoid you. No matter what, but you have forgotten everything. You have sent them a wish and you have started the relationship there. So likewise, you can start the broken relationship. You can rebuild it this way. Or if you find some opportunity that's suitable for them, we can send them the message. For example, you have a friend with whom you have not spoken. He or she may be a teacher. All of a sudden, you find some teacher opportunity, like a vacancy for a teacher. Just share that opportunity with them. Do you think they are going to be angry on you? Definitely not. Either they may respond to you saying thanks, or maybe they may apply for the job, or they may ignore. What, no matter what, you have been fair on your part. So this is what very important. So you can rebuild the relationship, and the existing relationship, what you can do, you can enhance it. For example, I have client in the lockdown period. I don't know how many of you were in touch with your clients. I'm an event MC, and we work with the event manager. So in the lockdown period, there is no physical event happening, which means there is no relationship between me and my event manager at all. But still, every week or every 3 days, I've been sending my event managers messages, what's happening in my life and what way we can help them, or what are the other opportunities available for them. So we have been continuously in touch with our event managers, but not everyone was able to do that. People approach you only when there is a need. That is not going to enhance your relationship. So always have that habit, how to enhance the relationship. Okay, I'm going to contact these people once in a week or once in a month. So I'll give you a template, a small template what I follow. Maybe you can design it for yourself. First is like, okay, for the clients, once in a week I'm going to message them. What sort of message? It not be good morning or good night message. Try to find some interesting thing your clients would prefer. For example, for the event managers, if I find some interesting article in LinkedIn or somewhere, I share that article to them once in a week. Or once in a week, I send them what are the things happening in my life, and I ask them what way I can help them. So every week I send message to event manager. For the clients, once in 2 weeks I send the message. For my friends, I can send even every day. For our team members, you can send even 2 messages, 3 messages a day. Likewise, based on the relationship what you have with them, we can periodically send the messages, and you can make a call and talk to them. You can visit them. Whenever I go to some places, I don't stay in hotel most of the time. I go to my friend's house or relative's house, because that is one way I can have a good relationship with them. If I go to Coimbatore, Bangalore or somewhere, I don't go to hotel at all. I just put a status message saying I'm coming to this place. If anyone would like to meet me, or if anyone would like to catch up, let's meet. And some of the friends, they say, okay, come to my home, let's meet. So that is the way I enhance my relationship with friends. So likewise, we can create your own strategy to have the relationship. I have taken so much of time in the relationship because that's very, very important. It doesn't mean it's only for the friends or the relatives, it's for your family as well. You have to decide, okay, every day I'm going to spend 2 hours for my family time, whether for my kids or my spouse or for my dad. Or if I'm not able to spend every day, at least every week, let me take them out. For example, I've seen so many people working 6 days hard, they don't do anything at their home. But the seventh day, I would see the doors locked, they will not be at the home, they go out somewhere along with their family. That can also be a way how you enhance your relationship with your family members. So that's about relationship. And then the materialistic, now it can be a little faster. I'm going to touch very easy topics. Materialistic means every year try to get some material for your family. Like it can be a home appliance, like fridge, washing machine, mobile, laptop, either for you or for your family or your dad, mom, or your spouse or kids. But minimum, again, I'm not saying this is the maximum. Minimum one thing plan for your family. Okay, this year, okay, 2021 has come, or 2020 Diwali has come. Okay, let me, what can I get? Let me get a microwave oven for my family, or let me get a good mobile for my dad. Okay, I've got it. Okay, what can I do for the next year? Okay, next year, let me plan for something like a LED TV. Likewise, keep it as a goal. Minimum one material for your family, one appliance for your family every year. Maximum can go even 2, 3 can go, but bare minimum I have one as the goal. Vacation. We are working so hard. Definitely we need a break. So plan for the vacation once in a year, once in 6 months, or once in 3 months. For example, coming from the event industry, I always say the New Year period is very, very crucial for us. Sorry, until New Year we are busy. So what I will do, I will fix my vacation as okay until January 1st or 2nd. I'm going to be busy. After that, maybe January 3rd, 4th, and 5th, probably I can take a break. 3 days break, I can go to Kodaikanal or I can go to Shimla. Even you can fix the place, you can fix the date, timing also. That doesn't mean if you fix it, you have to do that. Maybe anytime you can keep changing it, but it's your goal. So if possible, fix the place, time, all those things. If not possible, at least fix it. Okay, every year I'll take a break, at least for 3 days or 1 week, either every year or once in 6 months, or even it can be a monthly also. Every not work on the last Sunday, or every month let me not work on 29th, 30th. It's completely up to you. But you have to do all other work rest of the days. If I say every month I'm not going to work for 2 days completely, I'm going for vacation, you need money to go for vacation. You need to balance those 2 days loss of revenue, which means you have to work little more harder rest of the 28 days or no whatever the days you're going to work. So have a vacation goal. Finally, adventure goal. It's nothing related to your growth. Adventure goal is nothing but I'm doing it for myself. Whether it's going to help me in my life or not, I'm just going to do just for my happiness and for joy. It can be learning some new language, learning dance, or just sitting at home, watching videos, no matter what. Every day, let me spend 30 minutes just for watching the video, having fun. Or every day, let me go to some class, or every day, let me go to park or something. So whatever it is, it's completely for you to keep my mind relaxed, cool, to keep myself happy. I'm going to have something. It can be a routine work, or it can be once in a while work, or sometimes even you can skip this goal because it's almost taken care in some other place like vacation, relationship. If you want to have it as you can have it as a separate goal. So these are the 8 types of goal. Now let me touch everything quicker, and in 2 minutes I'll consolidate how to work on the goal: body, mind, finance, career, relationship, materialistic, vacation, adventure. Now what happens? Do you need to work on all these goals every day? Now we can just give the answer yes or no. Do you need to work on all the 8 goals? For example, after this session, you are going to write, okay, this is my body goal. Every day I'm going to do 25 push-ups. Mind goal, this is my affirmation. Finance goal, this is my target, 2,40,000 per year. Career goal, I'm going to become so-and-so. These are the things. Relationship goal, I'm going to send the messages once in a while for these people, once in a while for these people. I'm going to call these people. I'm going to do the forgiveness exercise in so-and-so time. Materialistic goal, this is what I'm going to get for my family. Vacation, yes, I'm going to this place this many days. Adventure goal, okay, let me watch videos every day, or let me join some class. Do you think you are going to work on all these 8 every day? Yes, I could see a couple of no's. Definitely not. Body goal, yes, of course you are going to do every day. Mind goal, I do every day. Finance goal, you are not going to do every day. You are going to keep the target. You are going to start working on it. Career goal, again, you are going to fix a goal, but every day you have to do. Every day you have to work. So finance and career is something which you'll be doing every day. Though finance, you are not going to worry about much, because once you take care of a career, automatically finance is taken care. Relationship goal, of course, every day, like sending the message or talking to people, or sometimes it can be weekly or once in a while also, but it's a regular goal. Materialistic, definitely not. It's a everyday affair. It's going to be just a one day affair for a month. For example, if I want to get a washing machine for my family, that particular day alone I'm going to spend, but rest of the day, automatically the money is going to come from the career part. In the career, I'm going to earn career or in the finance. So materialistic goal, I'm not going to think about every day. Again, vacation goal, I'm not going to think about every day. All I'm going to do is, okay, I want 3 days, 1 week vacation. That's it. I'm not going to spend something extra for that. Adventure goal, again, if you want to do it daily, you can do, or else you can do once in a while. So basically, every one of us, we have to body and mind automatically taken care. Relationship be taken care. Finance and career is something which everyone has to focus. This is what my final note would be here. So now what you are going to do, take your career, break it like whatever I said, you take your finance and career, write your goal, go in depth about it and create a plan. For example, like Anjali said, I'm going to upskill or something. So I'm going to keep my goal as, okay, I'm going to become an MC who is going to charge 20,000 rupees per event. So then what I'll do, what are the skill sets I have now? What are the skill set I should have to become such an MC? Not only the skill set, the marketing, the asset, whatever it is, everything I have to write. So what are the things that will make me, that will transform me from an MC who charges 10,000 to 20,000? All these things I have to write. And then I have to draft a plan. How am I going to do that? For example, according to the skill set analysis, it says, Tamil, you have to shoot 10 videos per day. That is what going to take you to this path. Then I'm going to plan these 10 videos. I'm going to shoot it in the morning or night or afternoon. What are the topics I'm going to do? All these things I have to write. Once all those things are written, then that's it. Execution only. Every day I take my mobile or my laptop. I'm going to shoot. I'll have the topic, everything ready. I'll shoot, edit it, upload it. This is what you are going to do. You are not going to be worried about finance, because once you have planned it properly in career, automatically your finance is going to be taken care. And again, when you write the finance goal, as I said in the beginning, you are going to write your monthly expense. Along with it, please add this materialistic goal also. Please add your vacation goal also, because if you want to go to Kodaikanal, Manali or Kulu or wherever, you need to spend at least some 10,000 to 20,000 rupees for that. Materialistic, if you want to get something for your family, something 20,000, so add this 40,000 also here. I'm just giving an approximate number. You decide it. So all these things, if it's a body goal, if you plan to go to you are going to pay 15,000 per year, that also to be added to the finance. So don't forget all those things. So because some of the cases we exclude this or we discount this, okay, these are the things we can take care. But whatever the expense, put everything inside the finance goal. Accordingly, once you start working on your career, automatically all these things will be taken care. So that's it for now. Thank you so much for your patience. And this one last quote over here. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goal. By Henry David Thoreau. The meaning is, I have kept a goal like I need to earn 1 lakh rupees this month, and I have achieved also. That 1 lakh is not the matter. The discipline, the culture, the attitude, what I have got in this process. Once I have got that 1 lakh, I would have done so much of research. I would have put in so much of effort. This is what very, very important. That is what is going to take me to the next step in my life. One last thing I'd like to say, people would say, if you collect all the money from all the rich rickshaws from the world and equally distribute to all the people in the world, around 600 billion people, I mean 600 crore people, if you are going to distribute it equally, within 15 days, all this money will once again come back to the rich people. The reason is rich people, they have not earned the money just like that. They have earned the money because of the discipline, because of the culture they have. Same thing I'm explaining here. Like achieving goal alone is not the important thing. The process, what you have learned or what you have become in that process, that is what going to make you to a better person. With that, I'd like to conclude, and I'd like to convey my thanks to my mentor, Dr. Maharaja Subramanian, who has been coaching me for the last 9 years and who has been coaching myself and Nandhini for the last 6 years. And as I said in the beginning, he was the one who taught me Canva and who helped me. Yes, Tamil, you have to do it in Canva. That's going to be a powerful presentation, and also who has guided me. And I can just conclude in a single simple word. He is my mentor. He has been training me in all my aspects, my professional aspects and also my personal aspect. With due respect to him and thanks to him, let me conclude this session. So, those want to share, I will hand over the session to Nandhini for any Q&A or any feedback session.
Yes, over to Anjali for taking the questions in case like we have any.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. That was a beautiful session. This is a need of the hour topic, like setting the goals and balancing our life. Many people are facing this issue, balancing the life as well as career, balancing life with the studies. So, guys, if you have any questions, like he have beautifully explained all the 8 aspects of our life, like the goal setting. So, if you have any doubts, please post it out, shoot it out now itself in the comment box. Make use of this opportunity. Yeah, was a brushing session. And once again, for me, I would like to say this presentation is awesome. Okay, so you are having so many appreciations, sir. I'm not able to get anger nowadays. Okay, so Shivani is telling I'm not able to get anger nowadays. Instead, I'll be frustrated and irritated. So, do you have any tips for that, sir?
Okay, so Shivan, you say you're not getting anger, but rather frustration.
Yes.
Correct. You are frustrated on yourself, showing that on someone else. You are showing it on yourself. Start focusing on it. That's one simple tip I'll say. Whenever you get the frustration or you get anger, start documenting it. What is that that's making you get that anger? For example, like when I work with my trainees, I ask them, what is that work you have done today? They will not be able to say, no, I have been doing so much of work. I ask them, what is that work you have done? In fact, even Shivani or Anjali would be knowing that, like, what is that exact work you have done? And I ask them to write it and send. But when I ask that, immediately what happens, you'll get anger on me. In fact, that's what I did on my mentor also. Whenever he asked me to, what is that work you have done, Tamil, I say, no, I was on so many calls. He'll say, how many calls you had? How much time you spent on the calls? Can you give me the data? If I ask that question to any of my trainees or same way, when you try it with your friends, definitely they will not give that data because they know that if they give that data, they actually didn't spend much time over there. So what I would like to say here is instead of giving to someone, not just for giving to someone, to protect yourself or to understand where you are wasting your time, where you are getting the frustration, document everything. For example, you say, yes, this person has wasted so much of my time. Document it. Okay, how much time he has wasted? Okay, he has spent, I have spent around 1 hour time with him. Done. If I have not spent the time with him, what I would have done that? Do I really have some other work, productive work to do if I have not spent time with him? If that is the case, yes, of course, I'm going to get frustrated. But what is the corrective action? Okay, I've wasted 1 hour time. At least now, without wasting the time, let me start doing it. So always start documenting it where you have got the frustration or where you have got those setbacks. If you document and read it, that's the reason I always tell people, write your task list. What is that you are going to do the next day? And what is that you have done today? Once you do that, you will know that where all you have wasted your time, with whomever you have wasted the time, and where all you have wasted time for yourself. And once you get the data, that's what Infosys Narayana Murthy sir says. I believe in God, rest everything in data. That's what he says. Bring everything in data, we will be able to analyze. But without data, we cannot analyze our life at all. That's very important thing.
Thank you so much for that beautiful answer, sir. Our brain will only take numbers. I have read it somewhere. So this documentation will truly help us. Like when we are in a stigma or we are not able to figure it out. Like Tamil sir rightly said, we have to document it. It will really help us out. Okay, I have another question for you, sir. So whenever
Yes.
you're feeling down or whenever you're feeling that energy loss, because I have seen you sleeplessly working days together. So what is that? Like what is the tip you want to share with our audience? Like to bring up your energy or whenever you're feeling down, how do you compensate that and bring up your energy back?
Yeah, this is
Love to
one
hear.
question I answered in the PPT and also one which always my mentors tells me. And he is one person like if I sleep even for 12 hours, my mentor will not question me.
Okay.
You will not ask Tamil why are you sleeping for so much time. But the only question he'll ask is the moment you got up, what are the work you started doing it? The moment when you are awake, the time duration you are awake, what are the work you did? Even I can tell him, no, I have some personal work for 10 hours. He will not question me. The simple question he'll ask is, okay, remove everything. Finally, you would have 1 hour. What is the work you did? So this one, the same way to answer your question, even if I'm down, when I'm down, I watch videos or I just see the motivation videos. But that's not my lifestyle. Most of the time, what people do is always they keep watching the videos to keep themselves motivated. But I don't do that always. When I'm down, I watch it, and when I'm little up, I start doing work. Or otherwise, I can give it the other way. I always have my task list. I have so much of work to do. So whenever I have work to do, even at the most down situation I will be still able to do some work like copy paste work or doing a social media marketing. Even if I have a high degree of fever or even I'm very much upset, still if even I'm finding it so sleepy, if you ask me to do a social media marketing, I can do social media marketing for 30 minutes. That is
Okay.
how I've been doing it. Like this is the one example I will always say. Again, my mentor used to say. In fact, I have not watched that movie yet. The movie Karate Kid, and there is one more movie, the Seventh Chamber or 17th Chamber of Shaolin or something. I'm sorry for the second movie, but the Karate Kid, where when he goes to learn karate, the master he asks them to do some this sort of work. And
Practice, yeah.
Muhammad Ali says, like the boxer Muhammad Ali says, I'm not scared of a person who knows million kicks, but I'm scared of a person who has practiced the same kick million times, kick or punch, whatever it is. So which means all those things has to go to your subconscious mind. So likewise, all the work, whatever I've been doing now for the last 9, 10 years, it is a repetitive work. Most of the works are repetitive work, which means it has gone deep into subconscious mind. So which means no matter what, whatever my mood is, I will be able to do those work. So I classify my work into three category. One is it's a repetitive work. Anytime I can do that. Second thing is something it needs little bit of attention. And third step is creative work. So what I do, this creative work, we always start whenever our mind is fresh. But most of the time, what normally we do is we do it the other way. For example, once you get up in the morning, we try to finish all the easy work. Even if you are fresh, most of the time when we are fresh, that is how most of the time we fail. When we are fresh, we do the easy work. Because of doing so much of work, you get the fatigue and you don't touch your creative work or the little exhaustive work. Rather, when you are fresh, try to do the creative work. Your brain will be heated up and you'll be getting so much of frustration, all those things. But the work is done. Once the work is done, even if I'm frustrated or I'm in a bad mood, I can still do my marketing work, which is very easy work or the repetitive work. So to directly answer your question, whenever I feel down, of course, I waste time. But once I'm bouncing back, I'll do my work, which most of the people, they don't do. For example, I see some people's task list, like I'm down today, so I'll watch movies for 2 hours, and then I'll talk to my friends for 2 hours, and then I'll watch comedy shows for 10 minutes or 1 hour. I'll sleep for 6 hours. So entire thing is relaxing themselves. Absolutely fine. But the next day also they will have the same task list. For me, one day I don't do the work. But the next day, if you see my task list, my movie watching time will be 1 hour. Rest of the time, it will be like some other complex work. So that is one thing we need to do. But sometimes it may look little tough to practice, but unless you put things in written, you cannot do that.
Thank you so much, sir. So, like rightly, Tamil sir said that prioritizing and engaging yourself whenever you're feeling low, it will rightly help us out. So, Suganya, have a question. To be an MC, it is really the language and looks only matters, or the talent will be appreciated. If I have no experience, will I get a chance to develop it under your guidance? Is what Suganya is asking.
Fantastic. Thank you, Savinya, for bringing that question. Yes, basically for MCA, I always say two qualification. One is communication. Another one is handling the people confidently. When I say communication, it doesn't need a high level English, because if you see my English, I don't have high level English. Sometimes I do grammatic mistakes. Sometimes I fumble. All those happens. But still, I'm an MC for the last 9 years. So, which means MC to start with, that doesn't mean that MC doesn't need this at all. If I want to go to the next level, of course, as I said, if I want to go to the next level, I need to work a lot on my language, my presence, all those things. But to start the career, you don't need any of these things. First, you should have the interest and you should be good enough to communicate things, like whatever you speak, people should be able to listen to it. That's the first thing. Second, you have to be confident enough to handle people. These two are the mandatory thing for an MC. Can this be trained? Definitely it can be trained. Beyond the looks, as you said, as you asked about the looks, I always say, yes, of course, the industry would demand, we want a fair MC, we want a fair looking female. If you see that, definitely for my complexion being a male, I cannot get any opportunities in the industry. But and there is never a setback in my life that I didn't have events in my life. So I'd be coming under some fourth or fifth category of MC if for people give importance only for the looks and the gender. So which means beyond looks, there is something else needed, which is nothing but the marketing. That's what I said. You need to work on the skills and the marketing. When you want to work on the skills, again, there are so many other parameters. What you need to work on your language, experience, getting exposure to different type of events. For example, yes, Anjali is one of our trainees in 3G. Ideally, myself or Nandhini will be giving introduction for all the daily sessions. And now from today onwards, we have made Anjali, okay, Anjali, you can start doing it. So maybe she can make some mistake also in these things. That's how she get trained. Likewise, everything comes out of practice. So we are there to train you. Of course, yes, after this session, you can contact Nandhini, you can message her. And Nandhini, yes, you can share her contact information also in the chat box. So that Suganya can contact Nandhini and we'll be sharing you the details about the 3G International Event Academy, how we can go about it. But definitely we are there to support. There is no prerequisite. There is no educational qualification needed. There is no previous skills needed. All we expect is the interest and ready to work, ready to learn attitude and ready to work. Those are the things that's needed. Definitely you can be trained. And if you ask me how much time it will take, ideally 3 to 6 months is good enough to learn basic things in event anchoring. And if you're going to travel with us throughout, for example, myself and Nandhini, we are doing together for the last 6 years. I'm traveling with my mentor for the last 9 years. People sometimes will wonder, why do you need a mentor? You are a brand now. You and Nandhini, you are a brand. Why do you still need a mentor? Definitely everything keeps changing in life. So always you need someone's guidance. Your mentor is someone who can look beyond what you can see. So even after becoming an established MC, you would still need guidance, and you can still have the guidance of the senior MCs, and we'll be able to grow to a larger extent.
Thank you so much, sir. So, like, I have one more question. Yeah, like, now in emceeing, while we are training, you both are giving training. Apart from emceeing, are you teaching anything additional? If it is there, can you please explain about that?
That's a lovely question again. Usually, I used to say we don't teach emceeing alone. We help you become a brand. For example, there are two ways. I'll tell you one thing here. Probably you people can answer. There is one method where I'm going to teach you only emceeing skills like how to conduct games, how to talk, all those things. But you will not be able to get events. When I say you will not be able to get events, and you need to be dependent on me or my team or 3G. Like, sir, do you have any events? Can I get events? I don't have any event at all. Do you want to be an MC of that category? Or you want to become an MC where you learn the MCing skills, you learn the business skills, marketing skills, where you do everything on your own and you are able to get your own events like 10 events, 20 events in a month, which is the category on plan B, of course. So that is what we train you. Even in 3G's program, if we see, even in the career coaching program, for example, once we started the career coaching, people were thinking that's going to be completely based on career counseling. But we taught them digital marketing, we taught them how to start a company, how to register a company, all those things. So, which means when you attend the MC training program, you'll be learning the MCing skills, you'll be learning marketing, which is very, very important. You'll be learning the business skills, how to start a company, how to become an entrepreneur. Because most of the MCs or any freelancers, they are just a freelancer. But beyond that, like what myself and Nandhini, we are not freelancers, we are entrepreneurs. We have our own company, we are co-founders of some of the big companies, and we are creating other entrepreneurs. So these are the skills you are going to learn. But if you want to learn only emceeing, no sir, I will take care of rest of the things. Let me be dependent on others. I'm here only for learning emceeing. We can still do that, even though I'm not in favor of that. But if people wants only that, we can still do that. Or else, if given a chance, we wanted to train you on all those business skills so that you are dependent. You can be independent on others. You can fetch your own events, and we will be really happy, sir. I'm getting so much of events. Do you have someone in our team who can handle this event? That is the way we want our trainees to do that.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Do we have any other questions? So this was the need of the hour topic. So everything you have beautifully explained, all the 8 aspects. This session, the same session I have attended for 3 times, but every time I'm attending, no, I'm getting new inputs. Thank you so much for your time, sir. Thank you so much for that. I think we know we don't have any more questions. So shall we wind up?
Sure. Thank you so much, Anjali, and thank you so much everyone to have joined this session and enthusiastically participating here. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I thank my mentors, Thamizharasan sir and Nandhini ma'am. Both are my mentors. Thank you so much for the opportunity and thank you so much for guiding me patiently. Thank you so much once again. And everyone, this is MC Anjali signing off for the today's session. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, Anjali, and thank you very much, Tamir, for that wonderful session. And right now we have okay, newcomers, I guess. In case you want to connect with us, probably you can just take a screenshot of this particular image, and you can connect with me anytime. Thank you. So this is my detail. So you have the WhatsApp number there, and you can connect me in WhatsApp and also in other social media if needed, and you can ask your doubts. So with this, we are signing off for today, and thank you very much for each and everyone for having given all your time for the last 1 hour, and I'm really very thankful for my team members. Anjali and also Thamir for having given such a wonderful presentation when it comes to topic. When it comes to the topic goal setting, it is always very important, and everyone has to follow that, and that is the reason why we are keep on repeating this topic, and we wanted everyone to follow that in life. So thank you. With that note, we are signing off, and this is MC Nandhini Aravindan from 3G Institute of Research and Policy Studies and 3G International Event Academy, along with MC Thamizharasan, along with MC Anjali, signing off. Take care.